Today I am happy because you people have been complaining that most of the meetings will always tell you to go to Godrich campus like you don't have your own all. Whatever it is the all that we're supposed to come and address you also. So that's why today I'm here. I'm here with your Student Union President and the Secretary General. Where is the governor of this campus? So we are here because we think messages of the institution should not only be communicated at Godrich campus, we must also come to you, to talk to you. Let me start with the critical problems that we have now as a nation. The fear crisis. I know a lot of us might want to say, why are you talking about fear crisis? I am talking because it's affecting me directly. Because anything that affects you, it affects me. If you don't have vehicle to come to class, or even if when you have the vehicle, you need to spend a lot of money to come to class, it will affect me. You will sit in the class, you will not pay attention. You will be thinking of how to go home. So that is why we must talk about that one. And I want you to take note that the issue of the fear crisis is not only in Sierra Leone. It is all over the world. But one thing that I know, nothing will last forever. Even happiness or sweetness, it will not be forever. And this is a storm that I know it will over soon. Do you know Robert Kelly's music? Do you know how to sing it? Can we sing it so that we give ourselves hope? And I want you, those who know how to sing it, to listen on the words of those lyrics. Storm is over. Storm is over. Sing with me. The storm will be over very soon. Here we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I want us to know that nothing lasts forever. Whoever is praying that we must not have peace in Sierra Leone, because a lot of people are now praying that let us don't have peace, let us still continue to be in this crisis. Rice must continue to go up, everything must continue to go up so that the populace will see me as the option to be voted for. Would they pray them? Would they pray for them? They don't go get votes. Because what we are going through is not only for Sierra Leone, it is all over the world. For those of us who have families in UK, USA, are you still receiving the same support that you used to receive? Don't blame them all. I don't want you to blame them. Things are now difficult. And as long as those things are difficult, you will not continue to receive what you used to get from these people. Things are difficult all over the world. It's just that the people in Sierra Leone, we always try to use our own situation to gain certain goals or to score certain goals. So that's why I'm here this afternoon, to give you hope, so that you will know that one day this storm will be over. We've experienced Ebola. It came. All of us were afraid. It reached a point for those of us even who are married men. You need to take time when you go out, your wife will say, remove that clothes properly and wash properly during the Ebola. I have seen parents will not even want to touch their children when they have temperatures, when they develop temperatures. Yes, it happened in this country. We are able to go through it, isn't it? Let us go back to the war. The rebel war. It came to this country that you did not even believe anybody to visit you. All of us were suspects. You walk in the street of Sierra Leone, the ECOMOG people will look at you. For those of us who have traditional marks, we suffer. I was beaten for my mark on my mark. I was thoroughly beaten because of those marks. But we went through it. Today, we read it now as history. The corona came. We are able to manage the situation. Even when other countries are having a lot of problems, we are able. I want us to have faith as a nation and as a country. We must not allow people to play on our intelligence. Let us be very careful. Don't allow anybody to sway you out, because people want to now capitalize on what is going on. I am here this afternoon. Tomorrow we'll be at Godrich campus to deliver the same message, that this storm, it will not continue forever. It will end. And all of us will read it again as history to our children. We'll tell them that it's reached a point where fear will increase every week. And even when you have the money to buy, they will tell you there is no fear. We'll tell our story. We'll tell that story. But one thing that I want you to know, nothing lasts forever. I want you to have faith in the system, to have faith in yourself, to know that as a Sierra Leonean, we must work out our way, how we will be able to handle this thing. It is now in our hands. The amount of grumbles will not help us to solve the problem. The other point that I want also to tell you, Friday by now, say Friday by now, we are going to have new notes. New notes. So, but a lot of people are now trying to skew that kind of information. The money is not changing, ladies and gentlemen. It is the removal of zeros. 3 zeros are going to be dropped off. Really, it is only in Sierra Leone that we have so many notes. We have the 10,000. In some country, the highest that you can see is 50. Even the pound sterling, 50 pounds, 20 pounds, 5 pounds, but we have 10,000. And if we don't control that, very soon we will even do 20,000, 50,000, one note. And the higher your currency, it also has its own implication. So let us support that process as we are moving into that, the redenomination of our currencies. I want us to clap for our lecturers. To clap for them. That is a difficult task, a difficult job. All of our colleagues, they will prefer to go for better jobs. They see a lecturer job as not a job that is supposed to be. But they want their children to be educated. But people don't want to be teachers. Right now, if you ask anybody in this hall, Do you want to be a teacher? I will not see hands up in this hall. But you want us to teach your own children, eh? Yes. Who is going to do that job? Tell me, if you don't want to be a teacher, but you want your child to be highly educated, who is going to do that job now? The teacher, eh? Yes. So who is going to be the teacher? All right, so you see, that's why I'm saying we must clap for them. They've sacrificed. They are sacrificing to impart knowledge. And that is something that you will not pay for. In our villages, you are not able to pay your karboko for those of us who went to the Arabic schools. You don't pay them. That is why respect them. All what we need from you is your respect. Just respect us. So in as much as we are doing it, they also have a responsibility to reciprocate by not asking you to give them money, by not asking you to buy their pamphlet, by not asking you to say, come and meet me at this hotel. Whoever is dreaming of seeing you and thinking that you can be his wife, exactly. If you are dreaming that one, sell that bed. Go out and sell it out, because we don't want people to think this is a place that I can come to get a woman. You are here as my students, my children, whom I think the best thing that I can do for you is to protect you and to give you the best knowledge. You go out and get the biggest job. I will feel proud. I pray that we see a president amongst this group. Yeah. But after the president too. I pray that we'll see ministers. Anytime the president is making a shop room, I always look at the list. If any of my students have been given the opportunity to be a minister, see me change my work to go to that office. I want to see the wives of ministers, the wives of presidents from this world. That's the thing that I want to see. But that can only happen if we allow you to utilize your potential now. If we allow you to exhibit your own knowledge, and will give you the space to do your own thing the way you want to do it. Lecturers are good people. They are trying their best. I want you to respect them, even if they are not lecturing you. Because I notice that most times, students don't even say good morning or good afternoon to people who are not their lecturers. The commandment in the Bible, honor thy father and your mother. That's the only promise that God said, so that it will be good for you and your days will be long. We are your parents. If you honor us, you will enjoy your education. Definitely. You will not know that there is a link of tapping from the blessing of your lecturers. It's not just from the men of God. You can also tap from the blessings of us. Every night, you will sit to study so that you can come to class to teach you. They deprive their comfort for you to be somebody. That is why it's very difficult to see the son of a teacher. For those who really want to be teachers, let me tell you how to speak. It is very difficult to see the child of a teacher who is a dropout or somebody. Very difficult they are. Very difficult. Teacher Pekino de check. The children of teachers, people don't know. If you go to most of these schools or most of these universities, And if you even check most of the successful people currently that are managing the affairs of the nation, if you ask them, their parents were teachers or nurses, medical doctors. You know what it means? For you to play with someone's things that not everybody has that mind to touch. It's a sacrifice that God will not give you. He will come to support you. So please, I want us to change our perception of teachers. Teachers are the ones that are building the foundation of any nation. If you want to kill a nation, you don't need to give them bombs. Just destroy education. As it was 5 years ago, when education has not been given the priority. Today, education has been given the priority. That is why we are going through these difficulties. Did you look at the budget? If you read the budget, the 2022 budget, and even this supplementary budget, do you see the figures, the amount of money that was placed for education, basic education, when they are talking about 300 billion? The other sectors, they are talking about 50 million, 100 million. Yes? Every money this nation is looking for, 22% of that money is going to basic education. It's going to education, including the tertiary. What does that mean? But we're not able to feel that impact now. When you invest in education, that investment is not like a micro money, wherein you pay today, you receive the profit tomorrow. You play now, you expect to win tomorrow. Education is a 5 years, 10 years, up to 20 years for you start experiencing that impact. So that is why we are complaining here and here. Country difficult, things are difficult, things are this. Because education is an investment or not a 5 years plan. All of this nation that we admire, go to Norway. I'm sure people are here who have traveled. Even Korea. I don't know if it's in North Korea, the war is not. South Korea. South Korea. They are moving because of education. It's education. All of these countries, it's education. But when they started the investment, people were not happy because it's very difficult to experience the profit of education. So that is why this afternoon, I want you people to know that this investment, even the president who is now coming with this investment, he is not going to enjoy that job. He will finish his term, and the other term that we are going to vote for you next year. People will answer me no. People will not vote for me, but I know you will vote for our president because he loves education. Let us now look at people's track record. While you were a lecturer in Mitimagai, you were sleeping around. While you were there, you were selling pamphlets. You are not doing the thing that you are asked to do. So for that reason, I will not vote for you. It is only education that will be able to make you to go to that level. Yeah. So that is why a lot of people don't respect education because they want to hold us to perpetual darkness so that they will always come and twist our brains so that they will just come. You know that I want more money. If I get power, you will enjoy. No, you don't need to vote for me because we are all vote for McKinney. Vote for me that I will be able to give you your social amenities. If you have good roads, nobody is telling you because you did not vote for the president, you will not use that road. If you have the right hospitals, you go to the hospital, you are safe that they will look after you properly. So ladies and gentlemen, education is the best for any nation. I want us to clap for our president because the president. If you begin to clap and constructing the youth reconstruction is going on. We are expecting to finish the 24 bedrooms and some of the classrooms very soon. We are pushing so that by the next academic year, we should be able to utilize those facilities. That is our prayer. But let me tell you what has happened again. See this government, that's why I say we must always say, even if you don't like the man, or like what he's doing. Do you like what President Buhari is doing? Yes. Let me tell you right now, your campus, this swimming pool is going to be rehabilitated. These buildings, all of these buildings are going to be rehabilitated, and you are going to have a state-of-the-art administrative building of 2 stories. 2 stories. 3 stories. Let us start. This is not something again in pipeline, not a pipeline project. The project is here. The construction of the 24 bedroom, you will see it. This I agree on the man says, we go on the side. We will not say in a March month. Look at the construction going on. You see the engineers? That is one of them going around. But we are also going to renovate even this hall, the kitchen, all of the remaining buildings, the swimming pool, the reconstruction and rehabilitation and construction of this campus. The process has started. A lot of contractors are now going around. If you see, most of the time you see people come, they go around. These are contractors. They've advertised the bidding process. I think the closing date will be next month. And after that, they will select a contractor that will come and will do all of these buildings. I want to ask for your support. I know you supported us when we were doing that work, and you will continue to support us. Sure. Am I right? Yes. Thank you very much. We are going to ask you out of your classrooms, but we are praying that before that time, they will have handed over these other classes, buildings, so that we're able to utilize those classrooms. What am I saying? They made us a technical university, but they not just promote us to a technical university, they are also spending money to make the facilities of the technical university so that the name and the environment will befit our status as a university. Yeah. So that is what the government is doing. Things are difficult, but we are still doing things. As we speak, we are working. Even the salaries of lecturers. This one, let them answer me. Have you ever been owed by this government? Lecturers. There's a nobody old lecturer. Nobody will tell you that after the 5th of every month is not receiving our salary. Yes? The 5th of every month, our accounts have been credited. And at times they will pay us before the ministers. And you know what happened? Before this time, we complained about increments. No President Buhari, I'm always saying they increase the salary and balance. Oh, they did say that 10%. When the man comes in as the man, when he's taking the sugar of increment, now he's going to lose 50%. Now step by step. So then we notice, now they go back another 25%. 75% increment. You know, yes. You don't know. That is why when people are talking about it, we don't see what this government is doing. Some of of us have seen because everybody went to Ghana when he said the blog says he said to Ghana. I will go buy land. Some of us are even constructing houses. That's true. Lecturers. So those of you who don't want to be teachers, very soon will be your landlords. But this is the thing that we want you to take note. That with all of these difficulties, we are still helping those who have been employed. They've increased the number of pin-coded teachers. We are not yet there, but we are getting there gradually. That is why, come 2020, if you vote for us, we will do more. We will do more than what you've seen. These are just testational. We need your support. We want you to pay our fees.